Okay, let me start by asking you something. What if the most messed up relationships in history weren't between people, but between entire nations? Like, imagine if every toxic breakup, every betrayal, every moment of codependency you've ever seen, was actually a metaphor for geopolitical chaos. That's exactly what Ukrainian director Natalka Vorozhbyt is doing with her new film Demons, and honestly, it's terrifying how well it works. This isn't just a movie about a romance gone wrong, it's a dark mirror held up to the entire Russia-Ukraine conflict. And trust me, the way she layers mysticism into this. It's like she's saying, forget exorcising demons, let's just pour vodka over everything and see what burns. So here's the setup. A Russian drifter claiming to be a writer stumbles into a Ukrainian village, gets taken in by a fiercely independent older woman named Nina. On the surface, it's a gritty love story. But dig deeper. This guy Slavic isn't just some random drifter, he's Russia. Nina isn't just a character, she's post-Soviet Ukraine fighting to keep her identity. And the whole toxic dynamic between them. That's the entire 30-year geopolitical nightmare packed into one dysfunctional relationship. Personally, I think this is genius because it forces you to confront how personal the political really is. Like, when Nina starts trusting Slavic, then gets manipulated, how is that different from energy dependence or historical alliances? But wait, why the 1990s? That's the decade Ukraine was trying to find itself after the USSR collapsed, right? Meanwhile, Russia was flailing, reinventing its identity through chaos. Slavic's blurred past isn't just character development, it's a whole nation rewriting its story while everyone else is trying to move on. What many people don't realize is that this isn't subtle symbolism, it's a direct confrontation. The director's saying, look, the trauma isn't in the past, it's alive, it's haunting us, and it's sitting at our dinner tables. Now here's where it gets weird, in the best way. Vorozhbyt adds this third mystical layer, where the dead talk to the living, and witches live next door. At first glance, it sounds like gothic horror. But think about it, if the Soviet past is a ghost that won't stay buried, then this supernatural stuff isn't just style, it's substance. The village's hidden rules are the unspoken truths about historical guilt, collective memory, and how nations selectively forget. A detail I find fascinating is that the mystical elements aren't distractions, they're the point. Like, when the trailer shows eerie rituals or unsettling silences, that's not just atmosphere. It's the idea that some wounds can't be healed through politics alone. They need exorcism. Or maybe they shouldn't be healed at all. And this raises a deeper question, can art even resolve these kinds of conflicts? By turning a geopolitical crisis into a personal tragedy, is Vorozhbyt offering catharsis? Or is she just holding up a mirror and forcing both sides to flinch? From my perspective, the real power here is in the ambiguity. Nina's strength isn't just about resisting Slavic, it's about refusing to let her story be erased. But the film doesn't give you easy answers. It's messy, it's uncomfortable, and honestly, that's the point. Because real history isn't a tidy narrative with a third-act resolution. It's a haunted house where everyone's screaming, but no one's listening. So here's my final thought, Demons isn't just a film about Ukraine and Russia. It's a blueprint for how art can weaponize metaphor to confront any toxic legacy. Whether it's colonialism, occupation, or even personal trauma, the structure works because human emotions are the universal language. And if you take a step back and think about it, isn't that why we watch movies? To find the truth in the fiction. To see ourselves in the monsters and the victims. I'd love to hear your take, drop a comment below. Because honestly, this is the kind of film that demands a conversation. And trust me, you'll probably want to rewatch the trailer 3 times just to catch all the layers. See you in the replies.